Hey Joel, today I'm gonna teach you how to figuring out the pallet size and then how we're gonna double stack and how many units inside. Let's go. Are you interested in buying this kind of things, Joel? Joel, if you buy this one, you have to figuring out the size of the pallets first. So in the United States, regularly this one size, it's going to be about 48, and then this side really about 40. So when you think about the size and how many you can carry, you think about also the trailer size as well. So mostly the box trucks can be about 12 pallets, and then the 40 feet of the container will be about 20 pallets on the bottom. And then 53 footer, yeah, look at this one. It's going to be about 24, 26. But when you're sideway, which is a pinwheel, going to be 28. But all the sideway, it's going to be a 30 in the bottom. So this is how you can figuring out how you can carrying and moving those kind of things. But if you are buying this kind of things in your house to the garage, you need a lift to the gate. So this is the basic terms that you need to know. So if you have any questions, Joel, leave the comment. I will respond for that. Okay. So and then let's look at this one. How many units inside and how many things. So if there is a kind of small item, this is a mystery, all the returned package here. But if this is this kind of small, it's going to be a 600 to 500 units inside. But if there is any boxes including like this, no, way less. So going to be about 100 to 200 units will be inside of the merchandise. But Joel, this is, we are called that the gate load. But when you look at the gate load, you have to look at the size of the gate load. So this one, most of the people in the market, they are measuring the gate load from the bottom, which is they're including the pallet size. So this one is going to be around the 4 foot. So if this is until here, it's going to be a 4 foot, I determine it. And then if this is my eyesight, it's going to be a 5 foot. And if this is a little bit over than me, this is going to be a 6 foot. So, and then when you're buying the gate load, look at this one. This is a square, which is exactly make a 4. But if there's a lot of gate load, is a rectangle, you know. So when square, of course, getting the more merchandise, and then can be double stackable. And then if this is a rectangle, it's kind of hard to you know, put in more merchandise kind of things. So here's the one is example clothing. So look, this one is all clothing with this kind of size. Look at this. Here is about 600 units, and then also here 600 units. So when you're buying and think about the mystery pallets, you should think about the unit numbers. So look at this. This is a mystery one. We don't know what's inside and how many units. But you have to figure it out how many units inside, how many things. But actually, this is not ready. So let's jump it. Another example. The other one was 600 units. But look, here is a 1,000 unit. Why? Because there is a many kids clothing and many small clothing. But also there is no bags. So this one, we manually counted it. The units of the Target clothing is about 1,000 units already. It's a good example, right? So, and then the way the people are selling the pallet is sometimes is units, but sometimes they're making the manifest. So here is the one, another example, Joel. This is all electronic pallets, but there is about 130 to 160 unit inside. So, but these are the one is a manifest. Okay, so what does manifest mean? Manifest mean is the Excel file, what's in the pallets. So they are telling, look at this. This one is RM27. So this is the pallet manifest, and then you can figuring out what's inside and what's the value in it and what's the condition in it. So that is, we are called a manifest. So what is the opposite way? Unmanifest. So when the people are selling and buying the unmanifest, what is that? Yes, you're correct. That's the mystery boxes. But the manifested one, many people think about as generally terms is this is a mystery and what's inside don't know. Well, no, we know what's inside. So when you are buying the mystery pallet, you have to trust your vendors. But when you are buying the manifest pallet, you have to trust yourself and then figuring out what's inside and then where you're gonna sell, how we're gonna make money after this, we bought it this, right? So when people saying there is a, okay, manifest pallet, there is about $3,000, $5,000, oh, people saying, oh, expensive. No, that's not the truth. The truth is you have to look at the pallets, what's the inside and what is the things. So actually this is not 3,000 by the way. But Joel, look at this. So there's a, like, look at this. There is a dash cams, and then, you know, the mics. So many different things. But when you make the decision to buying the merchandise, you have to know what you're gonna buy and where you're gonna sell. There's many different way. So there's a bin store, and there's a Facebook marketplace sellers, eBay seller. There's a Walnut sellers. There's the e-commerce sellers. So e-commerce seller, they love workable condition and then new merchandise, but it's the same. They love it, the same SKU items, right? For example, this palette is on same SKU, which is diversity, every day mix it. Because in the retail store, which is the bin store, they love the diversity because the customer of the bin store, they are here to treasure hunting, right? So that's how it works. So when before you buy the merchandise, Joel, think about it. What are you gonna do and where are you gonna sell? So next time, in the next video, Joel, I'm gonna teach you how you're gonna decide to where you're gonna sell and how you're gonna sell. So I will explain what is the bin store, what is the auction company, and what is the Walnut and the eBay seller, why they're different, and what's the point, and what is my strong point. That's what I'm gonna explain next video. So if you like the video, Joel, please comment it and then click the like. Joel, I said click the like. Thank you.